So I've created a basic dog-cat chase game, and I need to have something to make my terrain look more interesting because right now it doesn't look that different from paintball. So here's what I did. I've created a tree breed because trees are going to be important to my game. So what I'm going to do is go to my World tab because I haven't actually put them on my terrain yet, and I'm going to grab a Create Do block, and I'm going to do about 20 trees. And then I need to do a little bit with their traits. So I'm going to choose 3 of these for size, shape, and color. I'm going to set my size to 5, set my shape to built-in shape of tree. Let's see. I could just hit my T key until I find a tree. There we go. And then set my color to color. We could do a custom color here, but I'm not going to right now. So I'm just going to choose a basic, like a lime green, okay, or lime. So I've got that. If I hit save and run code right now, I'm going to get one tree that's going to just, yeah, it's not even doing anything because it doesn't like that. I've already got a dog there. So I want this to scatter. And I'm going to put a scatter block inside my trees. I might have to refresh my page. We'll see. Yeah, it didn't like that. Let's refresh. Sometimes you have to do that. Now we're going to set up, there are my trees. So not bad for like a park kind of scene, but it still looks pretty boring. So I'm going to do a little bit more work. First, I'm going to create my terrain with my terrain color. So to do that, I need to add a breed for that. And frankly, it doesn't matter what I call it, but I'm just creating one so I know what it's for. And then I'm going to create one. Notice I'm stacking these like Legos. Terrain. I'm going to set my size to 200. That'll cover all of the terrain. I'm going to stamp a color. And let's see. Oh yeah, I have to go to my traits. And I'm going to use a custom color. So I happen to have this handy RGB site. I have this linked on our classroom. And I can choose any shade that I want. I could go to like a really light green, or I can go to a really dark green, depending on what I want. Okay, I might even want something that's like a brown green. What about an olive? Let's try this olive. Heart gold olive. Okay, so I want RGB 128, 128, 0. So I'm going to go here, do 128, 128, and 0. Now that works pretty well, but I still need to have that delete. Okay, so save, run code, setup. Okay, kind of looks like baby poop, but we're good. So I've got that. Now I want to do some more because that's still kind of boring. So I'm going to create some grass and maybe some rocks. To do that, I'm going to add a breed called scenery. I could do one for grass and one for rocks, but this is faster. And I'm actually going to scooch this one up a little bit so I can duplicate this. There is a method to my madness. So I'm going to call this one scenery, and I'm going to set the size to like a 0.5, and I'm going to make these rocks, and let's make those, how about gray? Okay. And I'm also going to make some grass. I'm going to make those about a size 1. Grass. And we'll just make those a standard green. Okay. Now I do setup. Oh, Let's see, size, shape, color, size, shape, color. There we go, I can see it. So they are showing up. I'm really not crazy about that color green. I can go back and change it to something I might like better. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Let's try 01020. 0, 102, and 0. Ooh, that's better. I like that one. So now you get the idea. I could go into and have people maybe do this and then just do something super simple. I mean, you've done this with games that you've created before. While play is toggled, movement, forward 1. There's no reason why people can't be just, part of the scenery. So duplicate that. But if we made it scenery, the scenery's standing still and we just have static people, it's kind of boring. Let's see. There's a breed called I love animals, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to make that like a size 3, and I'm going to do random colors, and they're just going to walk around and not do much. Okay, they're really too big. Let's fix that. Okay, try again. All right. Okay. So right now, my dog can walk through the trees and walk into people. I'll be changing that as time goes on, but you get the idea. We could have, the dog have to stop if he collides with a person because a person's going to pet him, or, different things like that. But again, I've changed my terrain a little bit. I think I'd probably go in and do more grass and maybe a few more trees, probably do more rocks, but so far so good, right? That looks more interesting. I look forward to seeing what you come up with. Enjoy making your game.